Okay, for sale today on eBay. We're going to put this on eBay starting at $2,000. No reserve auction. This is a 1991 GMC Suburban. This is one of my favorite vehicles of all time. I am 6'3" or so, 270 pounds, and this is the most comfortable vehicle I've ever driven. It has some rough spots, and I'm going to really go into detail about all of that. I'm going to try to give you all the details about this vehicle that I can. $2,000 I think is a fair price. This vehicle is in wonderful mechanical condition. It's got some miles on it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but it has a 1-year-old 700 R4 transmission from AAMCO. It's got 2 years left on the warranty from AAMCO on it. So plenty of miles on the transmission, overdrive transmission. It has a locking rear end, 353 gears back there in the back, so it gets wonderful fuel economy. The fuel economy on this vehicle is, well, it's quite frankly annoying. It is, this engine is the 6.2 liter Detroit diesel. This truck gets about 18 miles per gallon with my wife driving it, and about 16 miles per gallon with me driving it, which is pretty good. Considering this vehicle was designed almost 40 years ago, and this particular model is 20 some odd years old now, I guess, it gets better fuel economy than most modern vehicles around. Okay, the interior is in good, decent shape. The upholstery is all in good shape, clean. Dashboard doesn't have any cracks. Well, it has one little hole right there in that center speaker grill, but other than that, it's in really good shape. Good old GM dash. It has front buckets with these flip down armrests. That center console right there. Nice red velour. It has all 3 rows of seats. That third row, the center row, of course it all flips down. That third row back there is removable, but you have to unbolt it. It's not like the modern ones where you can just flip a little lever and pull it out, but it's not too bad to unbolt it. It has front and rear air. Now I'm going to get to the not so good stuff. That window right there is broken. We had a lawnmower in here, wasn't chalked real well, rolled into that glass, cracked the glass. The headliner is droopy. I'll try to open up those back doors so you can see that, but you can see the headliner starting to peel down. Nothing is falling apart really, but it has definitely come delaminated and it's starting to fall apart a little bit. Brake controller right there, you can see this thing tows really well, even though it's a 373 rear end back there, and I think I might have said 353 earlier. GM makes a 373 rear end. This glass right here is also broken. That one is my fault. We were loading some paddles in here on a trip to go whitewater rafting in West Virginia and broke that glass. But as you can see, when it's closed, and besides the tape, it's not too difficult to see. Another not so good part, it's easy to fix though, this little push button here is missing. So the door still opens and locks, but you have to get a little creative with it and get it to open. Nope, I just locked it. So you can't break into it when it's locked, but you need to be creative to get it to open. The paint. When we bought this truck about 3 or 4 years ago, the paint was in wonderful condition. This truck literally looked like it had just rolled off of the showroom floor. Shiny paint, the interior is immaculate. There's a spare tire there. And you can see the headliner drooping in this window. The paint was shiny, the interior was immaculate. It had obviously been kept in a garage its entire life. Now the last few years, the paint has really faded, really started to kind of be in pretty bad shape. Here's the roof, you can see it's just really rough and holding a lot of that grit in there. The sides, not nearly as bad, but not great. You can see on these doors right here under the windows that the paint's coming off a little bit. This is that broken window. From the outside on this one, you really can't tell at all that it's broken. We have some tape in there to keep it, you know, keep it from shattering, but we're not really so worried about that. This little roof rack, we carry a lot of rafts and kayaks when we're going boating. That roof rack is starting to pull out, as is that little wind deflector there on the back. It's starting to pull out as well. I'm trying to be as detailed on this as I can because I want you to know what you're getting. This truck has right at 250,000 miles on it. Again, high miles. There's some more of the paint issues up here in the front. It's got one little tiny chip in the glass. I've tried to patch it. You can't really see it. One little tiny rock chip, but no major cracks in the glass. It's got those nice buckshot wheels in it. 250,000 miles, but like I said, the transmission's been rebuilt. Transmission's in good shape. The body is wonderful besides the paint. I mean, anyone that knows anything about GMs knows that these rockers are where the problems occur and under the doors. You can see that there's no rust under here whatsoever. Bottom of these doors are in good shape. These rockers are in good shape. Good, you know, these tires are all fairly new. I know this isn't a gauge, but it'll give you an idea. We've got decent tires all the way around here. You can see no rust anywhere underneath here. There's my tag. Set up to pull a trailer. We have a 7 lead with the brake controller and a 4 lead right here, or 5 lead. So this is a universal. I like things being universal. You can tell this truck has been really well taken care of. No rust. It does have high miles, but it is in wonderful mechanical condition. 6.2 liter diesel, 250,000 miles. We're going to be driving it to Michigan this weekend. We're going to put 1,000 miles on it this weekend. Going up there, we're looking at a van. This is an incredibly comfortable vehicle. We would not hesitate to take it on a long trip. The air conditioner doesn't work. When we bought it, the air conditioner worked fine. As we kept driving it, air conditioner kind of just started getting to the point where it would only blow cold when you're moving. Now it doesn't blow cold at all. Heater still works though. Air conditioner doesn't work. All of the power windows work. All of the power door locks work. This passenger window is a little slow. Typical GM kind of window motors. It still rolls up and down, but it's a little slow. Cruise control doesn't work anymore. It was working, and then it was a little intermittent. Now it's not working at all anymore. Front end has been rebuilt. New upper, lower control arms, or ball joints, upper and lower ball joints on both sides. Tie rod ends, idler and pitman arm have all recently been done. New shocks all the way around. Brakes are in good shape. We've put pads on it recently. You know, I'm trying to give you as much information as I can on it. Fires right up. Sounds like it's supposed to. Fresh batteries. This is the last year of the square body style Suburbans. This is the only sign of rust, and it's just right here. It's surface rust where the doors close. This truck's body is in great shape. The paint could use a paint job. Mechanically, this is going to be one of the most reliable vehicles you're going to find in this age. You know, we keep it up. This is a daily driver for us. I whitewater kayak and raft all over the country. I would not hesitate to jump in this thing and drive it anywhere. In fact, we do. We're going to Michigan this weekend. We went to West Virginia a couple of weeks ago. We go out to Tennessee, East Tennessee all the time. Every weekend we're on the water. This is the vehicle we take. It has never let us down, and we don't anticipate it ever letting us down. So, $2,000, it's a good price for this vehicle. When we put it on eBay, opening bid, bid to buy, serious inquiries only. Read the terms and conditions of the sale. This is a great truck. Come take it home.